Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Craft and Chat. How's everybody doing? All right, we're going to turn on mine, make sure everything is going well, and make sure my volume is down so I don't make that dreaded mistake I always make. How's everybody doing this morning? Let's see who all we have in here this morning. Lots of people commenting already. I'm sure everybody's saying hello to each other. Good morning, Mrs. Lazy Days. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I know you're going through it, and it's gonna take some time. So just know our hearts are with you, our thoughts, our prayers, that everything goes well and is going well. So there is Penny Ortiz. Hello, Penny. How are you this morning? Joe, fix it for you. Hello, my dear. His day has started out a little bumpy, so keep him in your prayer today. There is Teresa Jukiewicz. Whoops, sorry. I forgot to turn the notifications down. Rookie. Rookie, rookie, rookie. I'm sure Jesse's watching going, you rookie. I thought I taught you better than that. There. Okay. Now we're back in action here. Sorry about that. Let's see. Teresa is saying good morning to everybody. There is Karen Bress. Good morning, Karen. Hopefully you're doing good. She's saying good morning to everybody. There's Wendy. Wendy, I am so sorry you are so sick. Oh my goodness. I did, the heater is actually just, it keeps you warm, but it also just, I woke up this morning and I felt like I swallowed a cotton ball. I'm like, what's going on here? I can't breathe. So I think the heater has a lot to do with it too. The heat, the cold, the heat, the cold. And I got a notification about 5 minutes ago that there's some wintry conditions that we're supposed to experience in the next 2 hours, couple of hours. So I guess that means like some either spitting rain with that feels kind of like, sleet kind of. It's really cold. Okay, we'll just say that. It's really cold. It has warmed up to like 37. So that's good. But the air, everything had ice on it. And I mean ice. So now everything is like dripping and melting. But anyways, good morning, Rebecca. We may even get some snow today. Who knows? There is Wendy again saying hello. There is Tamara with Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank. Good morning to you. She's saying hello to everybody. There's Bowen. Good morning, Bowen. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're feeling good. I know the wintertime is hard time for everybody. Tamara said, getting a refill. Be right back. Glad to have you back, Ginger. Oh, thank you, Tamara. Thank you. We had a busy couple of weeks now. I'm going to tell you, it has been eventful, to say the least. And we'll get into that in just a minute. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Still feel like I'm trying to get that cotton ball out of my mouth. Yes, here I am. Oh, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. There is James Hall. Good morning, James. There's Nanny Tam. Good morning. And there is Dee's Garden Adventures. Good morning to you, Miss Deanna. Hopefully you're doing good. Diana, hopefully you're doing good. And everybody's still saying good morning to each other. I love it. I love it. Making friends, being friends, loving on one another. Doesn't it feel like a cotton ball? I mean, I don't want to say it feels like you swallowed a bug because that would just be gross. And I know statistics do show that we swallow a few bugs in our lifetime while we sleep, but I don't want to talk about that. We're just going to say it feels like you swallowed a cotton ball. Dee said, it is raining here today most of the day. We got a lot of rain here recently, too. Yesterday was the first sunshiny day, and it warmed up to almost 50 degrees. Didn't quite hit it, but we got almost there. So Karen is saying good morning to everybody. There is Arlene. Good morning, Arlene. Hopefully you are doing good. Yes, this weather is ugh. It really is. Oof. Gotta get through it though. In the summertime we're going, oh, we can't wait for winter, and then the wintertime we're like, oh, I can't wait for summer. Actually, I just want spring and fall. That's actually the two seasons I want. Please pray for Scott at Ramblin' Brums. He is very sick. I'm going live at his time today. Okay. So Wendy at Hard Knack Farm is going to do a Procrastination Thursday then today. So she's going to do that in place of Scott, and make sure everybody that you say a prayer for Scott at Ramblin' with the Brums. My heater's about to come back on. It's doing its little thing. Sorry, I got hung up with an office call, but I am here now. That is okay, Penny. Excuse me. Trying to get that cotton ball out. Good morning, Tammy Musgrave. Is this correct? I didn't see Musgrave. Did I pass them? I am so sorry if I did. I'm going back, and I'm way back now. I did not see them. If I did, I'm sorry if I missed you. Good morning, Musgrave Family Farms. Let's see. It's pronounced Deanna. Okay. Sorry. Aw, thank you, Nanny Tam. I've missed you guys too. We have had just a ton of fun and company and all kinds of events happening. There is Glenda with Grace and Fire. Good morning, Glenda. Hopefully you're doing good. There's Tony at Our Cabin in the Woods. Hopefully you are healing up well, and Angie's got you walking all over. And everything's doing good there on your homestead. She said, Penny said hello to everyone saying hi to me. The chat is going so fast. There's Amy. Good morning, Amy at Leonard Mountain. Hopefully you're doing good. You and everybody there on your homestead and all your animals this time of year. Let's see. Tamara said, I know, right? I don't want to think about that either. Gross, swallowing bugs while sleeping. Well, there are statistics out there. All you got to do is look it up. I don't want to say it because I'm just going to keep thinking I swallowed a cotton ball. Okay. I think it's the heat. It's the heat that you have to put in the house to make you warm. And it's like a double-edged sword. It just, it seems like it clogs up everything. So I'm kind of all stuffy and clogged up this morning. I do have some tea. I have some coffee. I have some not sweet tea, some cold tea. Let's see. Glenda. Yes. By the way, Glenda, you never did answer me. If you did, I didn't see it the other day. Actually, it was a couple weeks ago. Man, it's been a crazy couple weeks. Do you need some more dried gumfrino? I have a poop ton. And if you know anything about a poop ton, that is a lot. So I still have it in all three of those colors. If Sir Grace needs any more, just please give me a thumbs up in the chat and I will mail you some. Let's see. Everybody is saying good morning to each other. I love that. It's so awesome. She said, sorry, I can't tag them on my phone. If you can run a playlist for Glenda, Grace and Fire, she needs watch hours. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Yes, I will do that. I will. Actually, I have two laptops now, so I will get her running on one of my laptops today. Morning at Musgrave Farms. So everybody's saying good morning. Thank you, Wendy. I'll be lurking during your live, Wendy. Multitasking and have an appointment. Okay. All right. Yeah, this time of year we have lots of appointments as well. So Grace is important. Grace Fire, I just love you, Wendy said. Yes, I heard yesterday in your mom's, the Ann Lynn show, that Sir Grace was not feeling good. So we need to send up some prayers for him. Hopefully he gets to feeling better pretty quickly here. I'm going to listen in, Ginger. Got to move. Hubby has a doctor's appointment in the big city. I hate going to the big city. Actually, our big city is a little city, but I still don't like going to that one either. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you so much, Nanny Tam. I appreciate that. Yes, if you, before you move out or move on, make sure you hit the thumbs up, please. I would so appreciate it. Glenda said, love you too, Wendy. Let's see. Tamara said, we've got faucets dripping in kitchen and bathroom, heaters going all around those areas, trying to keep pipes from freezing up in this 100-year-old house. Yes. I know what that's like. I remember when I was little and we would go visit my grandma in Virginia, and it was so cold. We'd always go through Thanksgiving, and my dad would hunt for a solid week. And my grandma would open the oven door, and she would keep the oven on and turn that on to heat the house up. And of course, that's probably not the best way to heat your house up. I don't think anymore. I think they've kind of found that you don't need that, or you shouldn't do that. But I just remember the kitchen was the gathering place. Everybody went to the kitchen in the morning because that was the warmest room in the house because the oven was on. Today, oh, I think Glenda said sure. So I will send you some more of those. Today is 2 weeks out, and I have an appointment tomorrow to see how the knee is doing. Well, how's it feeling, Tony? Is it feeling like it's healing and you're able to get around a little bit better? Wendy said, I am keeping our house at 68 with the concrete floors. It's cold. I dress in layers. Yes, me too. I have on two shirts and 2 pairs of pants. Oh, I have a pair of leggings, then a pair of pants, and then I have a pair of freezer pants that are kind of like those freezer suits that I wear. I have a pair of those that are just pants. And it works out so good when I'm wearing really heavy shirts, because I found that those freezer suits, when I'm really wearing really heavy top layers, that they restrict my movement a lot. So I got a set of just the pants, and I love them. I love them. So yeah, I'm no shame in my game. I'm going to put on as many layers. And if I need a freezer suit, I don't care. I would rather be warm than fashionable. Okay. Warmth is very important to me. Everybody is still saying hi to everybody. There is 2 old people on a couch. Good morning, Debbie. Hopefully you're doing good. That might be Mark, but probably Debbie. I don't know. Let's see. We are keeping house at 77, not on purpose. This old house has drafts, but we are blessed. Yes. Those old houses are really nice too. They have a lot of character that you don't get in these new houses. You really don't. A lot of the things that you see, and sometimes it's just sentimental that you want to stay there as well. So I understand that. It's 27 degrees right now. Goodness gracious, Tamara. So I'm about 10 degrees warmer than you are. If that's saying anything, right? 10 degrees. So you're at 27. That makes me at 37. Yeah, It's hot here today. No, I'm kidding. I need a little bit. I wish I would have gotten one more day of sunshine because I really, really need it. Um, Danny Tam said, same here, Tamara. Our little farmhouse is also 100 years old, so faucets are dripping. Yep. And everybody's saying good morning to Mark and Debbie. Yeah, me too. Wendy said, oh, I love them old houses home so much. I hope it will stay warm for you. Yes, me too. Me too. Deanna said, I'm starting Micro Dwarfs tomato seeds today for the collaboration and the seeds for the winter indoor growing collab. Oh, that is awesome. I got some seeds for that too. I have not been able to work that into starting just yet. You pre-Thanksgiving, getting ready for all of that, and then post-Thanksgiving, and then if anything happens during Thanksgiving. So it has been a busy 2 weeks. It really 2.5 weeks, actually. Yes, layers, layers, layers. That is your best way to do it. I have 2 shirts, 1 pair of pants, and flip-flops. Whoa, flip-flops? Girl. Now I got on my Oklahoma boots today. Broke out my winter house shoes, closed toes. Yep, there you go. I got these really nice boots when we were in Oklahoma. And I got them on. Oh, see, they go all the way up almost to my knees. And they are super warm. They're super thick. They're a little clunky when you're walking, but as long as my toes stay warm, that is all I care about. Okay. I will walk a little slower, be a little clunky. I don't care as long as my feet stay warm. Okay. When my feet get cold, I am starting to okay, I give up for the day. I'm going back in until my feet warm up. That's just me. I do the feet have to stay warm. Let's see. Sorry, I haven't been able to say hello, everybody. I've been cooking bacon. Oh, Jesse would be so happy. Debbie said it's Debbie. Let's see. Debbie has made some beautiful wreaths. She has, Tamara. Oh my gosh, she has been killing it with the wreaths and makes it look so easy. So easy. Amy is saying good morning. There's the Bud Files. Good morning. Hopefully you're doing good this morning. Let's see. Lots of character, but I'd give anything to have more outlets. Oh, that is one thing they do lack in because, they didn't have a lot of things to plug in. To just be honest, it didn't really matter then because they didn't have maybe a lamp or two is the most that they would plug in. A TV, my grandma didn't even have a TV. But if you were lucky enough to have one, a TV plug, now we need plugs for everything. So yeah, one outlet per room and no outlets in the bathroom. Ugh, that does make it hard to do your hair or anything like that. Rebecca said, I just found out it's 15 where I'm at. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Stay inside. This is the good time of year to knit or crochet blankets because then you stay warm while you're knitting. Teresa said 39. We had water dripping all night. Yeah. Yep. It's that's the wintertime stuff. Burr, Rebecca. Yes, absolutely burr. 33 here, Nanny Tam said. Yeah, everybody's scared of Rebecca's temperatures. I'm still 47 outside and 60s in house. If I put socks and shoes on, I'm going to get hot. Oh, yeah, probably inside. Yeah, it's time to do some inside baking and all those inside crafts that we love to do. Go watch a couple of Debbie's videos and then see if you can mimic one of her wreaths. She makes it look very, very easy. She explains it very well and whips it up in no time. James said wool socks. Yes, absolutely. My husband happy with the bacon. Oh, I bet he is, Teresa. Yeah. Oh, happy he is feeling better. Glad he's feeling better, Tamara said for Teresa. Yes. I think our high here is supposed to be 40 degrees. Wow. 42. I don't know what my high is for today. I think it's in the mid 40s. Rebecca said, I'm hoping it gets warm enough because my brother has an appointment at 2 p.m. Well, hopefully you'll get some kind of sunshine there and it will warm up a bit. You guys are sweet. Well, we're just being honest there, Miss Debbie. Yes, you do such a good job. You really do. There is lazy days ahead. He is it's 6:22 there. 7:22. I think 7:22 where they are. You up early, Bubba? Sorry I'm late. My navigator made me take another wrong turn, dang it. You are not on the road. Is your navigator Toby? And he is the one guiding you outside so he can go potty, I bet. Yes, be careful, Rebecca, in your travels, because not only does it get cold outside and gross, but then the roads get gross. And you see a lot of cars and trucks on the sides of the roads, spun out, things like that. So please be very, very careful today out there on the roads. I had to correct that last comment. Deanna said, stupid autocorrect makes it something I didn't type. Yes, Jesse is alive. Jesse and Lisa, everybody's saying hello to them. I'm diamond rating a calendar for next year. Oh, okay. That sounds good. Let's see. Karen said our high to be 26 degrees and light snow in Pennsylvania. Wow. We might get some snow too. I think it said Friday, but it actually feels like it will today. I'll be honest with you. It's not like freezing outside right now. Last night the wind was awful. The air was so like that crisp cold that just like cuts. You can be out there 5 minutes and your nose already feels like it's frozen. Yeah. 7:22 here. Okay. I was close, Penny. I was close. I knew it was something. Diamond arting. Spell check telling me arting isn't a word. LOL. It's okay. It's one you made up, Debbie. So on spell checky. I get a lot gets me with that autocorrect. Same Tamara. Let's see. I knew what you meant, Debbie. She said, we had sleet this morning here in North Texas, James said. Oh my goodness gracious. Debbie, that's funny. Yes, it is. Let's see. Wow, James, sleet in Texas. I know that's a little crazy, isn't it? Okay, so I got something from Heather at Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. And then she told me that Penny either gifted me it or wanted me to have it. I'm not sure which, but excuse me. Still trying to hack up that cotton ball I swallowed last night. But she made me an apron, and it is absolutely so cute. And it's fun and it's kooky, kind of like me. That's what I said. Oh my gosh, it's fun and kooky like me. So it has this rope. I love this. It's made out of material. So this is the part that goes over your head, and then the ties are made out of it as well. And it's blue jean, but then it has this crazy, I'm not a tree hugger, but I like the hippie vibe in clothes, but I'm not a hippie. But anyways, it's very hippie-esque and kooky like me. So I love it. Look at the little heart she put on there. There's a pocket up here, a pocket here. This is another pocket. She made them to where they separated. And then it has a ruffle on the bottom. So throughout, it has like the zigzag stitch. And then here on the side, it has a straight stitch. So it's just really fun and kooky like me. So I absolutely love this. So Penny and Heather, thank you so much for this. I appreciate it. It is so cute. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I cannot wait to use it. Christy Betts is in the house. Good morning, Christy. How are you? She said, cute. Wow, that is beautiful. It is. She really does so much good work. I like that. It's cute. Thank you, Amy. That's nice. Deanna said. Karen said, adorable apron. And then Debbie said, I like it. Nice apron. Joey said, beautiful. Teresa said, love that cup. Yes, this is my cup that I won a couple years ago when Jesse and Lisa were on the road. And this is my go-to teacup for hot tea. Denim, sissy. Yep, I love denim. I love denim. I started my Christmas baking 6 loaves of banana bread, 3 loaves of pumpkin bread, 2 dozen shortbread cookies so far. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Tamara said, love it. Love it. She said, oh no, Ginger, I hope you don't catch this mess. I hope not either. I feel a slight headache in my head. And again, I feel like I swallowed a cotton ball when I woke up this morning, but I think that's the heat. Let me get back down here. Oh, so cute, Ginger. She made me one as well. It's so cute with chickens on it. Oh, I bet that is so cool. I need my bananas. I've got to go get self-rising flour. There you go. She's gonna be doing some bacon. Ginger, I asked Heather to make you it as a little surprise gift from me. Oh, okay. So that's how it happened. There, she said, Ginger, I hope you enjoy this. And she put a little card in here for me as well. But I didn't know. And then we emailed back and forth yesterday, and she said, yeah, Penny wanted it, wanted you to have one. So I wasn't sure if you had won it and had gifted it, but Penny, thank you so much. That is so sweet. And she just went, right along the kookiness of me. She knows me, Heather. And well, you all do. So, kooky is my jam. I love to be kooky. So everybody is saying hello to Christy Betts. Yes, that was so sweet of her. That was awesome, Penny. Yes, absolutely. I also have a Heather apron, said Teresa. Wow, we got a lot of them out there in the community, huh? Warning, don't give Ginger too much coffee unless you want to see her shake like a crazy bird. Jesse sent me a reel yesterday of one chicken that had tea and one chicken that had coffee, and they started dancing to some music, and then all of a sudden the one that had coffee was like whoa 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 whoa, and the one that had tea was still doing like this. So I was like, yep, that's me, even including, and it was one of those chickens that has like the big foofy head. And man, actually, maybe I think those were birds, cockatiels maybe, I don't know. But anyways, it had the hair to match me. And I was like, oh, wow, that's me, down to even shaking my head. It was super cute. Super funny. It made me laugh, Bubba. It made me laugh. That's how mine started, Ginger. I remember when they gave those cups away. Yes, they were traveling. They were traveling. And I think we were picking a number. Isn't that right, Teresa? Weren't we picking a number in the chat? And whoever got the closest? Yep. Dina said, I've got a headache, stuffiness, hoping it's just the rain. Got to get some more garlic today. Yeah. And just in case you forgot. Oh, Nanny Tam. Jesse's giving you his P.O. box, just in case you forgot. to send some of those wonderful baked goods. But I don't think they're going to be back there until January. So put a pause on that till they let us know when they're going back. Is there such a thing as too much coffee? Um, I don't think so. I don't think Tamara does. Excuse me. Penny is so precious. Yes, that is so, so sweet. Nancy M said, Jesse, I absolutely knew you were going to give me your address. Not like we don't already have it or know it. There is Miss Ann Dale. She said, driving, but here, will you be careful? Because those roads are no joke. Okay, Miss Ann. And just for anybody that did not hear earlier, Scott's not going live today for his Procrastination Thursday. Wendy at Hardneck Farms is going to go live in his place. So Wendy's doing a Procrastination Thursday today. So when we get done here, I'm going to kick it over to Wendy at Hardneck Farm, but I don't think she's going till noon. They were the white Beretta birds. Ah, yes, those are cockatiels then. Yeah, I remember that show, Beretta. Wow. That was a long time ago, Jesse. You're taking me back a day or two. Occasionally I have to switch to water and walk away from the coffee, but always right back to it being married to David. Yep, I love my coffee. I got to do water too sometimes. I think it was a total of his gas or something like that. I'm not sure what that was. Cockatoos, yes. Yes, that's the Beretta bird. My dad used to raise those. I stock up on garlic, onion, cayenne, cinnamon, lemons, limes during this season. I'm sure that is definitely the mixture for one of those tonics that you can take, warm tonic in the morning that helps out. Yeah, and I had Bowen said, yeah, and I somehow won that mug. LOL. Well, I won a mug once while they were traveling via picking a number. LOL. Thanks, Jesse and Lisa. Yes, it was awesome. Excuse me. I can't talk this morning. Everyone should think about giving Heather an order for an apron. She truly loves to make them. That is an amazing idea. Yes. That is a really good idea. Yay, no Scott today. Jesse? Jesse? You know how karma is. It'll come back to bite you in the butt. You better stop. There's Butler Family Farm. Good morning to you. Hopefully you guys are doing good and staying somewhat warm as well. Tamara said, add apple cider vinegar with the pulp. Huh. That sounds good. I've just gotten those little oranges and been drinking a bunch of those little oranges, or eating a bunch of those little oranges. And I love those little things. Sorry, something came through. I have been inundated, I tell you, with Black Friday emails, Black Friday text messages. If I have any that I'm signed up to receive text messages, you name it. Oh my gosh, they are coming in left, right, and center, and they won't stop. And then it's Cyber Monday, and I know I have trashed probably a bajillion in my inbox. So it is absolutely crazy. Friendly reminder, please leave Ginger a big thumbs up. We are running short, y'all. Are we running short of thumbs up? Come on, man. Come on, man. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Please, before you leave. Yes, Jesse, pray for Scott. He has the big C. Whoa. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I will definitely send some prayers. Okay, Heather, make everybody an apron. That's an order, ma'am. I don't know if Heather's in here. She is usually not quite this early of a getter-upper, because she's quite a ways away. She's like you guys. She's at least 3 hours behind, and then she's got to go feed the animals first. First things first, you got to take care of your animals, which, speaking of, we had an incident on Thanksgiving Day that freaked us out. We have the first 3 ducks that we got. That's Toby, it was Ellie, it's now Elliot, and Trey. And then we got the second set of 3 ducks. So the first 3 ducks have a big pool out there, and it wasn't freezing, but it was very cold outside. And I switched out the pool water, and I have a rock in it that I put in there to help them get out. But I know that when they run, like from one side of the pool, when they get going, they can get out without the rock in there. So Joey and I went out there Thanksgiving morning, fed the ducks. We usually go out there together and tag team because we have them separated right now because the little girls are a little bit too little. They're getting bigger, but they're a little bit too little for the boys to be, barrel chicka barrel barrel. So we've got them separated for now. So we'll go out to feed, and Joey will take the little girls, and I'll do the original 3 ducks. So I went out there, everybody was fine. And again, I have the pool side of their cage, I have that open so they can still go in there because they're nuts. And even when it's cold, they're in that freaking water, but they're ducks. So they have this internal thermometer type thing that keeps them warm where they need to be warm, but they love the water. So that was in the morning. So then the afternoon, we were going to do a little bit of hunting, just watch out. We had company, but we were going to just watch for deer around. And so we decided to go feed everybody a little bit early. So we went out about 4, I think it was about 4:00. And Trey, I couldn't figure out what was going on with her. She was in the pool and she was moving her head like this, but no wings, no feet, nothing was moving. It looked like she was trying to go number 2 in the pool. And I said, Joey, I don't know what's wrong with her. It looks like she's trying to poop in the pool. And which they do that. So, anyways, that's on them. So, we stood there for a minute, and then Joey opened the gate side, which goes right to the pool. And he was looking at her. Good morning, Cora. Good morning, Cora Phelps. Hopefully you're doing good this morning. Thank you for coming in. So we went, Joey opened the gate side and he went in. He went to go pick her up, and like the underside of her was frozen. I mean, the feet weren't moving. Usually they have those little pads, and between them, they're like orange. And then hers are black right on like where the bone is. So, and then the in-between part is all orange, bright orange. It was like opaque. It looked like the color of, scallops. And no, her wings weren't moving. Her legs were not moving. So, of course, I went into almost freak out panic mode, and Joey scooped her up out of the pool. We shut the gate. We closed off the pool area, but first we took her inside. We brought her inside. We started drying her off with towels and stuff. And the only thing that was, oh my gosh, guys, you have no idea. I thought she was gone. I thought we had just got her to where she was at the end of her life. She was giving up. Her head was like, she would go like that, and then she would lift it up a little bit. It was absolutely just breaking my heart. We got her into a bathtub. The bathtub, we got some warm water going to try to kind of warm her up on the underneath side, because the feathers were they were like frozen, the feathers under there. And it was just absolutely, it was just ripping me to pieces. But we Googled it a little bit later, and come to find out we did everything right. We did everything we should have done, but we got her out of the warm bathtub because we were having to hold her again. not moving her legs, not moving her wings. The only thing that was moving was her neck and up. And that was going back and forth like she was, like it was the end. And I felt, oh my gosh, it was just killing me. So I said, well, let's get her out and let me get the blow dryer on her and try to fluff, because they take their bill and they'll do this with it and try to fluff themselves up and get some of those feathers dried out and shook off, which their feathers are waterproof. Hey, Johnny. I see Johnny with Gillum Farms has come in here. Good morning to you. Hopefully you're doing good. But anyways, so I started blow drying her and I started fluffing her like she would do with her bill. And so I got under her wing. We were able to gently move her wing and slowly got that going. So anyways, long story short, she came inside and she has been inside since Thanksgiving Day until yesterday. And she had made no noises. She was making no noises. She was getting up and walking a little bit. I have this I think it's niacin. Some is what they are lacking in a lot of times. It's what they need is like an extra nutrient. And I got this boost that it's a powder and you put it in, mix it with water and you give it to them when they're little. And you only have to give it to them for the first week. But a lot of times if they're sick or if they have a hurt foot or something like that, you can give them a little bit more of that and it'll help. I mean, we did it once with Elliot when he had a hurt foot. And within like 3 days of giving him that boost in his water, he was doing much better. So we started giving her, I mixed up some of that. I started giving her some of that. So she was actually doing really good the last 2 days, like Monday and Tuesday. She started doing really good. That night, also, I'm sorry, let me go back to Thanksgiving. After we pulled her out of the pool, we put her in like a clothes hamper, a hamper, just one of those old timey ones that you carry. Put her in one of those and put some towels down. And shortly after that, it was kind of weird. Joseph was watching her and Joey and I were doing something else. And he was like, she laid an egg. Well, I went in there and there was an egg in there, but there was no shell. It was one of those kinds where it just has the film and there's no shell to the outside. I've gotten one from the chickens before and I just thought that was kind of weird. And I know every once in a while it happens. So we're kind of not sure if maybe she got too cold in the water and because they always stay moving and then they get right back out. So we're not sure if maybe she was like almost egg bound and she got in the water to help get it out and then she still couldn't. And then she like started freezing from the bottom up or we're just not sure if she stayed in the water too long and then got a little too weak and couldn't get out. Anyways, it was absolutely a heartbreaking experience. And it really, really had me twisted for a while there. And so, but I'm so glad that she is doing better. She's actually doing so good that yesterday she was quacking at me in the house. She was like, let me go back outside. So again, the pool part is blocked off. So nobody is getting in that pool right now, not until we have like some more consecutive warmer days. Again, it wasn't freezing. I mean, it was cold. Don't get me wrong, it was cold, but it wasn't freezing when they were in the pool. So, and they love the cold. And they have that internal thermometer that can keep it going. But anyways, she's all good. The story ends well. She did not die, but I'm going to tell you something. Watching her that first night, it was heartbreaking when you fall in love with your babies. I have not gotten an egg from her since. She was the only one, of course, that was giving me duck eggs. And I think she is still kind of in internal recovery mode. But I put her back out last night with the boys, and they were so happy to see her, and nobody's picking on nobody. Everybody is getting along well. I stayed out there and watched her to make sure that they weren't doing that because, we had the whole thing with Friendly Fran, the chicken that we took out and then put back in, and then they dang near killed her when I put her back in there. So anyways, she is doing so much better and back out there, and the boys welcomed her with open arms. And so I am so glad that we didn't lose my baby girl. Good morning, Virginia Alexander. I am so sorry I did not see. Yes, there's the bird short or reel. You will absolutely love that. And I did say hello to Johnny. Hope he's doing good. I need to catch up on chat. I'm so sorry. I was telling that story, and it is a long one. So everybody is saying hello to Johnny, and he is saying hello to everybody else. Yes, it was awesome, Jerry. Thank you again. Oh no, I have a guinea who lost his foot to frostbite a couple of years ago. Yeah, they can chickens, that can happen to chickens, and their cones and beaks can get a little frostbite as well. Yes, that was it. Tamara, girl, it was ripping me in my feelers. It had me tore up. It did, because she is my sweet girl. So it all ends well though. He does pretty good with one foot, but can't roost. Aw, but he's making it work. He said, I'm making it work though. Yeah, it was quite scary. It was quite scary. It's kind of like coming upon an animal, and I know we've all done it on the side of the road or something that's been hit, and you're there for the end of their life. That's what I kind of felt it was like. Um, good thing we went out there to feed early. So sometimes God will give you that little nudge, and you won't even know what it's for. You won't even know why he did it. But you get that little nudge of something you need to do, go with it. Go with it. There may be something else entirely different that he's sending you out there for. So scary. I would have been crying. Oh, I was, Wendy. Don't. Joey was trying to console me and the duck. So me and Trey were getting consoling from Joey. So yes, absolutely. But again, it all ends well. The pool isn't deep like a pond or a lake. No, it's not. It will stay colder. Oh, I would keep the pool closed off while it's cold. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely doing it. Oh, that is so sad. I can only imagine how scared you were, Ginger. Yes, I was very scared. I know things happen on the homestead. Hey, Ed from Whistle Stop. How's it going? He said, sorry, I'm late. I was having trouble with my big truck. Nope, that's okay. Joey's having a little bit of truck trouble this morning too. Gosh, I just forgot what I was going to say. Oh, we all have stuff on the homestead. We all have things that happen to our animals, to our favorite animals. I mean, we had to put there's just so many things that you go through, emotions. There's highs, there's lows, but it's all about being a good steward of your animals, doing the best that you can for them, in their time of need and in their everyday life. You just want to treat them as good as you can, and do everything you can for them. So I'm glad we went out there when we did, and we went and fed early. Otherwise it would have been a whole different story I'd have been telling you right now, and that would not have been good. Because I got the ducks, and turns out she was the only female. I was supposed to get 2 females and 1 male. Turns out that both the others that I got were males. So then I reached out to the company. They made it right. They sent me another magpie, which is what I have, which is what I specifically had ordered. And then they sent me 2 additional girls that were hatchery choice. And so now I actually have 4 girls, but initially she was the only girl, and she's the only one that's been laying eggs for me. Obviously, the little ones are too little right now, but I thought Elliot, before I knew he was Elliot, was going to give me some eggs too, some duck eggs. And I have been baking with those duck eggs. I don't know if you guys bake with duck eggs. They really are good. They make the best pancakes. But they really do good in like banana nut muffins, blueberry muffins. What else have I made? Oh, I've made some rolls, some homemade dinner rolls with them. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Christy said, I got really attached to my animals. Me too. I mean, I understand things like that are going to happen. So I know that, but when it's so unexpected like that, it takes you by surprise, and you're not equipped to deal with it. Does she have like a burned skin because no, actually her little duck paddle, it went back from the opaque, it back to the bright orange. She's bright. She's now back to like fluffing her own self underneath her wings, under her chest. And so, yeah, she's back to doing all the things, and her feet look great. Her bill looks great. Her wings look really good, and she did the whole flapping thing the other day, and I was like, okay. And then she quacked at me, and I was like, oh, it's time for you to go back outside now. You seem to be healthy and you're fine. So she went back outside. I had a little pen set up in here that I had her in here in the living room where it was warm, and I could keep track of her. Yes, Metzer. Sorry. I know I always want to say Metzler, but I didn't even say the name this time, Jesse. He's such a stinker. But no, she is doing really good. Every single morning to Ed. I'm an animal lover. God's amazing creatures. They really are. And I mean, she was like just loving the fact that we were, thank the Lord, the duck is okay. Yes, yes, absolutely. She was just leaning her head into me, and that was actually making it worse. And I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I am so glad that she is okay. Maybe we need to send you a sign to hang by the pool. No swimming during freezing conditions. Sign mismanagement. Yes. And mismanagement. I get that play on words there. Mismanagement said the pool is closed to you people. Yeah. They're not happy with me about that either. You're such a good mom to. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I was really, really worried. Sorry, she said, sorry, doing dishes. Yes, Jesse, we need that sign, and a sign that says no lifeguard on duty during winter. But yet you were on duty, Joey. You just went in and scooped her up, soaking wet. It was cold outside. That's okay. He got wet all over. He got soaked on the front of him from picking her up out of the pool and just trying to, you know, pull her in, give her a little bit of body heat while we were sitting out there trying to figure out when we were trying to figure out what was going on with her. So still not sure if it was the egg, and maybe she was almost like chickens get egg bound. Maybe she had an egg that was stuck and she was trying to get it to flow a little better, or if she got in there and she just got way, way, way too cold. But since she laid that one with no shell on Thanksgiving, she has not laid any more since then. She's back in her environment now with her boys. And so that she's gonna be back to laying soon, I hope. because that's what I got them for to start with, was for the duck eggs. And now I have fallen in love with baking with the duck eggs. There is Beth with BNS Odyssey. Good morning, Beth. Hopefully you're doing good this morning. Every winter I go down and break the ice on the edge of the pond so the deer can drink. Oh, that's so sweet, Christy. That is so awesome that you do that. Yes, everybody else is saying that too. That is so awesome. Blueberry muffins. Yum. Yeah, they are good, Wendy. I love them too. Duck eggs in pineapple upside down cake. Best I ever made. Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to remember that. Yes. Metzer. Not Metzler, Ginger. Don't add the L in there. There's no L. Yeah, they were really great to work with. They really were. And in my head, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I've lost her, but I still have 3. Am I gonna have to place another order? No, because they're everybody's all good. Anytime I haven't had that in ages. Mama used to make them pineapple upside down cakes, I bet. Yeah. Daughter's chickens have just started laying, so while eggs are smaller, I'm using 2 eggs for 1 in each recipe. Yeah, and it's almost like you have to like Google to see what the difference is between chicken and duck. Like if a recipe calls for 2 chicken eggs, you could almost use 1 duck egg and then just like add a little more oil, because they're so rich in protein, and they make much fluffier baking things. So anyways, Dee said I'm doing dishes. LOL, Joey, I missed that one. I know you're going to ask. So, yes, we will be live this evening at 5 Central. Good to hear that. Yes, I probably would have asked. Wow, yes, wow, time flies. Did you say you're going long today, Ginger? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But Wendy is going to go in place of Scott for Procrastination Thursday. Scott is very sick, so please keep him in your prayers. So he's not going live for Procrastination Thursday. Wendy at Hardneck Farm is going to go live instead. And then tonight is Homestead Hangout. And it'll start with Gillum Farms, Johnny and Christine. So you want to start over there at 5 p.m. Central. And then they'll tell you where to go and who's on after that. I think everybody took like a little bit of break over the last couple of weeks. I took a 2-week break because I felt like a hotel, I felt like hotel management. We had our son come from Virginia and his girlfriend. They came and stayed the week before Thanksgiving because they couldn't get the week of Thanksgiving off. And I understand that because everybody wants that week off. And, so somebody's got to work that week. So I get it. So they came the week before. They came like on a Wednesday and left Monday before Thanksgiving and went back. So we got everything cleaned up, like flipped the beds, flipped the rooms in the hotel here, got everything re-straightened up. Then you got to go get stuff for Thanksgiving. So we got everything we needed to get, got ready. And then the next crew came in Wednesday night and stayed till Saturday. And so Saturday and Sunday. And so anyways, yeah, it was a lot of fun. We played a lot of card games. We had so much fun. We played a lot of Phase 10. We played some Mexican Train. We played, what else? We played Uno. We played some Uno. Anyways, it was just a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. And our new saying is, what is this? Phase 10 with friends? Hashtag Phase 10 with friends. Anyways, it's funny. It was part of the game. We were helping Joe at one point. I'm sorry, Joey was helping Joe, and RJ, our oldest, was like, what is this? Phase 10 with friends? I thought we were playing against each other. So anyways, it was funny. Lots of good memories, lots of laughing, lots of good food. And then the little tragic thing that happened. But yes, God is good. And you're a good steward of your animals. Oh, thank you, Tamara. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. My neighbors have some duck eggs to bake with, but I never used them because I didn't know how much of it equaled one chicken egg. Well, Penny, if you look it up, Google kind of gives you an idea. But, like, if you needed 3 chicken eggs if you needed 3 eggs, regular eggs for a dish, I would just use 2 duck eggs. And then again, supplement with a little maybe extra oil or butter or whatever it is that you're putting in there to keep that liquid consistency. But Google has some great suggestions on that. But they are different cooking with them. Not a lot, but they are a little bit different. So, my neighbors gave some duck eggs. Oh, I just read that. Duh. I got some pretty good video of deer too, Wendy, and wild pigs. Oh, awesome. That is awesome. That is scary with them wild hogs, Johnny. Yes, wild hogs are scary for sure. Praying for all. Yes. Pray for Scott in his sickness. Anybody else that is sick and in need of prayer, definitely. Wendy has been sick. I just clicked on her picture and she is really sick right now. So praying for her as well. We'll be watching the homestead hangout, Amy said. Hogs are actually a bit more concerning to me than the bears. Yeah, I'm with you there because they can change the terrain pretty much overnight. If they get in there and get to rooting hard enough, they'll change your whole terrain. Link got out one time when he was like 6 months old, the pig that we had, and he got underneath the house. And I was like, oh, Lord of mercy, he's going to move this whole house. We're going to go rolling down the hill in a minute because they can move some dirt. They can move some clay. So, and they multiply like crazy. You and Jesse gave me the best advice. My hours are finally going up, Wendy said. Oh, that is so awesome, Wendy. I'm so so happy to hear that. Hotel mismanagement. Now you got me singing Hotel California in my head, Jesse, this morning. Sun is out. I guess the snow and ice will miss us. Oh, that's good, Wendy. That's good. Yes. Tamara said, Ginger, and everyone have a blessed day. Yes, it is, Name Team. I'm still bow hunting, so maybe a second part to that deal. Oh, awesome. Looking forward to it, Johnny. Tim said, very glad, Wendy. All right, so I'm going to let you guys go and get your day started. Tim said, we played Uno. It was fun. We had to use 2 decks of cards so everybody could play. Wow, that's a lot of people because Uno deck is big. You guys were stacked with people there. Thank you, Tamara. I have a bunch of good videos I need to upload, Wendy said. So, oh, yes. I was nominated for another award on the Hay Bale Award. It was for a funny short. So if you guys, Joey just dropped that link. Thank you so much. If you can go vote, because they're having the Hay Bale Awards, which is kind of a big deal. They're going to have them live December 30th. They're going to do all of the tallying and present the awards, and they're going to do the show live. It's going to be super fun. So I can't remember. I think it was Toby. But this is the short where I was cleaning out the duck pen and he was sitting on the side of the pen and I had the deck all nice and washed off and everything. And he just went and pooped right there while I was filming and talking. It was hysterical. I was like, how rude. Number one, I just cleaned that. And number two, I'm filming. Did you really need to do that, Toby? So anyways, guys, if you get a minute, use that link. Go vote on my funny short for the Hay Bale Awards coming December 30th live. So anyways, guys, all right, I'm going to let you guys go. Don't forget that Wendy's going to be on. I think she's going to be on at noon, like Scott would be for Procrastination Thursday. And then Johnny and Christine start out Homestead Hangout this evening. So love you guys. It was so good to see you all. And we'll see you soon. Take care and God bless. Go have some warm tea.